exchanged punches. And we may see we're about to see a first-round knockout. And the referee will begin the count. 10 seconds to elite middleweights. What a nightmare scenario! Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go.
For 12 rounds of boxing. Fight.
And this one has all of those big fights. And there's the bell to start the round. Not so rigid anymore with the stance. How about that time counter shot? How about that time counter shot? This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. What a fitting stage for this grudge match. This theater has seen a lot of drama over the years, but perhaps none more compelling than this.
He's getting everything tonight, and you know what? When you're in a theater, you know you've got to perform. There's no cutting corners. There's no making up excuses, because you're going to be so transparent, all laid out there.
These two are the perfect dance partners. That uppercut digging to the body.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
He misses with that jab. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight and counter punches smart.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well done with that counter shot. Let's talk about fury in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
You can't.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're gonna get knocked out. Nice counter shot. Didn't land that jab. That hook just can't find the target. He wasn't ready for that counter punch. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
They exchanged punches. And we may see we're about to see a first-round knockout. And the referee will begin the count. 10 seconds to get up. I don't see any movement here. It looks like this one's going to be over. Let's talk about fury in that last round. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point against this round. They've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. The positives and negatives in the heavyweight division are the same. You can win the fight with one punch, and you can lose the fight in one punch. They exchange punches. The charts action from both of these fighters. He threw a punch and just got countered. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Nice job slipping that left uppercut. This fight has a real good flow to it. Punch. Whoa, wait a minute! What a shot!
One, two, three, four.
10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Let's talk about fury in that. And there's the bell to start the round. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Oh my goodness, what pace, what pace. They're like, do you know what a Yorkshire Terrier is, Todd? They're like little Yorkshire Terriers.
Punch, counter punch. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters. No rest for the weary. Usyk didn't wait long. And what else could they do but to take a knee here?
That must have really dented the ego. You don't want your opponent to see you do that.
Looks like they're going to mix up their strategy a little bit here. Misses with the jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. He threw a punch and just got countered. Let's talk about fury. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Hey, it's the featherweight division. You're going to see a lot of speed in this fight.
I've seen it so many times. One punch changes everything. I've seen guys winning hands down. They decide to showboat and show off them. Blam! It's over. So they've got to stay sharp. One punch changes everything.
Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? You'd like to see more jabs. A very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Remember, with the lighter weights, you're expecting at least 300 shots a round. They can let these shots go. They can move. They're fast. They're sharp. It's a hard night work for the referee.
This is the kind of fight you expect from two world-class elite middleweights. What a nightmare scenario! Let's talk about Fury in that. They ring the bell, and here we go. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
And he wasn't ready for that counterpunch. They have no respect for each other's punching power. Nice counter. Tyson Fury just got buzzed. His eyes don't look good. Body language is bad. He could go down. Takes a deep breath, but right back into the line of fire. An upset of the year, perhaps, right before our eyes. Smart move here to take a knee and get a break from all that beating.
Absolutely gassed out, didn't know what to do, and hurt on top of that.
Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught.
Stumbling around in potholes, in serious trouble. The best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. They exchange punches.
One, two, three, four, five.
Let's talk about Fury in that. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. What is this round going to look like after all the drama of the previous round where both of these athletes went down?
One fighter got knocked down earlier, got back up again to knock him down. How are they going to walk back out of this into the next round?
Can't find a home for that jab. The perfect counter lands. Can't score with that jab. Well, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Who's willing to go? The big Ukrainian in big trouble.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven.
Bounce. Let's talk about Fury in that just a moment. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to... And there's the bell to start the round. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Nice counter. Fighters certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
Because they're so big, because they can push, because they've got the weight behind them, they may not be connecting, but trust me, when they connect, that's when this fight sets on fire, because someone's going to get hurt and someone's going to react.
Do you believe what we are seeing? Beautiful counter punch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. These two featherweights are going to let their hands go. You know that.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Nice stop, but that won't score. They exchange punches. Caution being thrown to the wind. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. They ring the bell, and here we go. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
These two fighters are made for one another. Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
That hook won't score. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. It's not always about who hits harder. In this division, ring IQ can go a long way.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is the heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get...
And now going for the fifth.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Let's talk about Fury in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. You know in the corner now they're saying, when you get out there, jump on him. Do not give him chance to breathe. Bully him, throw him, push him down, punch him in the back. Keep letting the shots go because you know they're on shaky legs. They're a gnat's ear away from getting stopped.
They've got to use their jab better in this fight. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
This is what you're going to get. You're going to get speed, good footwork. You're going to get punches thrown from head to body. You're going to get a lot of toe-to-toe. When you got fighters at these weight division, they'll stand there. They don't need a ring. They need a phone box.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That's another scoring shot. Couldn't land that jab. And they got caught.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.